welcome to Eclectic Art Journals. Today I'm going to do another process video. Very much like the last one I did, I made some more postcards, but they have definitely have a different look to them. So I'm going to do another page in my Happy Mail journal, and it's a remembrance page of my latest postcards. So these are really fun. What I started out with is just a regular card, and then I adhered some map and some pieces from a brochure from an aquatic center. Well, actually a sea life center that somebody had sent me. And then there's some images from Australia from a brochure, some stamps. Somebody had sent me this beautiful napkin of some parrots, and I thought that tropical look was really gorgeous. And I love these stamps. Stamps are gorgeous. So, and oh, there's a shark. So these are really going to be hard for me to let go of because I really like them. So that's the reason why I love making these remembrance pages, because it's a way of me having one of my little postcards for myself. If you'd like to see a little bit more of the process of the other page I did, I'll leave a link down below. So I'm going to get started with this. The first thing I did on these postcards was I did a layer of map. So I got some stuff together here from what I used to begin with, and I thought I'd just go ahead and start. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the process. If I feel like there's something I need to add, I'll just break in and add it. Okay, so it's mostly dry, and now I'm going to get it wet again. The part that I had missed on my other video was putting a layer of this tinted gesso. It's kind of yucky looking right now, but it's really kind of fun. What it is watered down gesso with a little bit of the same kind of tint that I use in my tinted matte medium. And that, again, is in my other video, my last video. So what I do is I'm going to do just a quick wash, and then I'm going to hit it with some water and let some of it drip. Just a really light, I'll go over it, and then I'll go over it with water maybe, and water it down just to give it just a light background, just so it blends a little bit. So, and this is new, this little bit right here with the hibiscus. I didn't put any of those on my postcards, but I love the way it looks, so I decided it needed to go in here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll blot it. That's what I did on my last page, and it worked a lot better than making a big mess with my spray bottle. Okay, so the next step was to use some of this Asian paper. This actually is mine from a newspaper that I purchased several years ago. But I had put some that I'd gotten from a Happy Mail on those. And it was awfully small, so I decided I wanted to get something kind of bigger on here. Sometimes I forget to put some on the page I'm adhering it to, and it's kind of crucial if you want it to stay on there when you're using matte medium. Next are the images. So I really didn't pick anything out. I definitely wanted something like this because I just loved the look of the shark and the octopus on these. So that was really. So matter of fact, I may have to go back over it with the gesso because I did that on those, and I just remembered about that. I decided I wanted a little bit more of this little sea anemone on there. It's worth the extra step. Okay, now it's nice and dry. And so the next step is to choose some images to go on there. This is what I have to choose from. And these are all sent to me from Australia. So I just love them. And here's a fish. I'm kind of thinking that fish works for me. But we'll see. I don't know, that's kind of pretty. This map here is from Australia too. I've decided I really like the fish. I like the size of the image. Kind of gives a little bit of variety. Try not to overthink it too much, but so next is the stamps. When I put them on my postcards, I tried to put any of the whales jumping out of the water, or I had these koala bears. I tried to get them up in a tree. So these flowers, I think, kind of blend into this a little bit nicely. All right, I think we're getting a pretty good balance here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this beautiful napkin and place it around just a couple of places. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any room to do any journaling on this, but that's okay. I don't have to journal every time I do a page. Once you get the napkin on there, you can gently pull away from areas that you're not completely happy with. It's very easy. But you also have to be really super gentle on how you apply this. You have to use a super soft brush. Okay, so I'm back. I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do with my parrot, so I'm still actually having a few issues, but I'm just gonna jump in. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. So a little bit of matte medium and a nice soft brush. There. Okay, so I don't really want to hide the whole fish because I really like him. So the easiest way to remove it is just to go ahead and kind of pull it away where you don't want it. And that way, see, I still have a little bit of that hibiscus there. And I get to see my fish. There. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blow dry it, and then I'm going to put a coat of satin varnish on it. It really made a difference when I did my postcards. So I'm just going to go ahead and start drying. I'll be right back. Okay, so now it's nice and dry, and what I need to do next is I'd like to go around the images with a little bit of pencil to kind of pop the images off the background. So that's what I'm going to do. Before I do that though, I want to show a little bit of what it looks like. See how you can see the writing behind the bird and a little bit there near that flower. That's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I love using the napkins. This bird came out pretty good. This one right here, he's kind of going into some writing, so his beak is kind of hidden, but that's okay. The color's there, that's what matters. So next I'm going to go ahead and use my 9B. Let's see. There we are. And I put a nice new eraser on there. So I'm going to go ahead and go around all my images and then kind of pick up some of the lead. Now the reason why I'm not going to go around this image is because it really is supposed to be in the background. That's really about it that I can see that's exposed. See how it kind of blends it in a little bit? there, that's it. So as you can see, it kind of pops those images a little bit. And I just really like the way that looks. So now I'm going to put a coat of varnish, and then I'm going to go ahead and then I'll blow dry it again, and then I'll take some photos and I'll share those at the end of the video. So if you'd like to see more of a little bit more about my process, a little bit more about the postcards, head on over to my blog. That's pattyradish.com, and I'll put the link down at the bottom. So until next time, thank you very much and have a great day.